And I Died at Games. Welcome to another fantastic stream. Tonight, we are playing Final Fantasy 15 again. I know that shocks, maybe even amazes you. We're gonna play it again. I'm gonna go into night 2 with this, and I have a Steam Labs subscription right now, so I will not have any ads, which is kind of cool, but I'm not even going to use it. It's kind of a weird thing to have, really, when you're not going to use it. Alright, let's pause that. Had that on for like 10 minutes and it wasn't even on stream, so good use of that. Let's see here. I need my timer. Let's start the timer up. Start Final Fantasy 15 up. There we go. Let's see if Final Fantasy 15 will start. I had a couple of issues with it yesterday. I was watching the video and I noticed the VOD. I noticed it lagged out a little bit. So it was fine on my screen, but I'm going to maybe turn the configuration settings down just a little bit. I think it's important that you guys have a clean picture. I don't think any other game is going to lag at all. My computer's not great. It's okay, but it's not great when it comes to streaming. So you need a better processor. All right, Final Fantasy is starting up slowly but surely. I'll go ahead and just start the timer. Start it up. 2 hours, 58 minutes. That's how far we got yesterday. There we go. So I bought some lottery tickets. I'm hoping I win the lottery, and I would just sit around playing video games every day. Timer's not like 100% right, obviously. I'm not starting the game yet. Haven't hit continue. I wonder if there's a... Let me just look if I can add a tag for New Game Plus, because this one's a New Game Plus. No. That sucks. Alright, well, good enough. I love this game, man. I am psyched. We're going to take some pictures today. We're going to prompto out as some pictures. Taking forever to load. By the way, I was able to use my emote today in chat for somebody else's channel. So you can use it if it's your channel. I just can't use it through Streamlabs. If I try to use it through Streamlabs, it makes me subscribe. Seems kind of lame when you think about it. Man, this is seriously taking forever to fucking load. I don't think any of the other Final Fantasies will be even close to this issue. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't have it on my SSD. That's the problem. It's just such a big, expansive world, so when you try to log in, it's super duper slow. It's cool. I'll just browse my phone while we're playing. Okay then, here we go. Oh, yeah, let me turn down the settings. Oh, no. I just, yeah, there we go. Preset, we'll go to average. Oh, I have to return to the title. Hey Skyrim, how's it going? Alright, I'm turning down my graphical settings. Apparently when I stream on high settings, it's really slow to load into things. Because I'm not playing on the best computer. So we're going to go down to average graphics. Skyrim, how is your Monday going? I hope you had a good rest of your weekend. I think I talked to you this weekend. I don't remember. I was drinking on Saturday. I don't know what happened. I talked to a lot of people and just do not remember it. Yeah, I was looking at getting a new computer, and the one so oh, okay, good. I feel better about it then, because I like Saturday I had like a whole bottle of wine. So I was streaming all day on Saturday. I don't know who I talked to. I have no idea. That's the first time I've had any drinks in like 3 months too, so it was like it's kind of questionable if I should have done that. But yeah, I spec'd out a new PC. I was like, oh, I want to buy a new computer, because I haven't bought a new computer in 6 years. Like, I built this one, and at the time it was pretty good. But I spec'd out a new one, and with everything I want on it, it's like $1,600, $1,800. So I ran that by my wife. I'm like, hey, what do you think? She's like, are you getting a second job? I was like, no. She's like, okay. Third job? No. Okay. No, you can't have it. But I really want it. I really want a new computer. Boom. Boom. Skyrim, I have decided to stream every Final Fantasy game all the way through. So I'm going to stream 15 down to 1. We're going to do a countdown. Oh, that's what I should call it, not a marathon. Hold on, I got to change the title now. The Final Fantasy Countdown. I've been trying to come up with a good name. The Final Fantasy Countdown, playing all Final Fantasy games in a row, starting with 15. Alright. And, so, I've actually played through all the Final Fantasies. And You know, I love them, I've told you that, but after playing Final Fantasy XI on stream, I figured I should just go back to the source. Let's play the actual games, you know? But I don't know how I can stream all 15 in a row. Like, that, I think, is going to take some endurance. Because they are really long games. So I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy games for the next 6 months. The only thing I have going for me, though, is since I have played through them before, I think I can go a little bit faster. Hey, Virlay, I'm doing well. Yourself? Happy Monday! I hate saying that. I think people really get tired of hearing that. Like, Happy Monday? What the fuck does that mean? Like, I had to work. My weekend is over. You're an asshole. How dare you talk to me? Oh, shit. Did you get a little more accustomed in the house? That's pretty cool. My brother did that. He hooked up a flat screen monitor as his computer monitor, which I always thought was pretty neat. I never did that. I just don't have the room for it, is the issue. Alright, we're going through this ice cave. Gotta find a sword. A sword behind the cave. Are you playing games while you watch me? Am I on the 22-inch or am I on a, like, how big are your monitors? I'm not saying I need to be on the bigger one, but it would make me feel better. Skyrim, I don't know if you're still with me, but this music in this game is some of the best music in the series. Like the background music, the dungeon music, I think it's great. I'm on the 22-inch, alright. That's good. I need at least that much space. I actually shrunk my head down last night so people could read the dialogue because I chose to play in Japanese. I don't know what I was thinking. Nobody's gonna come watch this in Japanese. It's literally me just talking over the story the whole time. Proceed. Alright, we're gonna explore a little bit here. Carbon bangle, got it. Well, fuck. Where am I supposed to go? I just got done saying I played through all of these, so they should be quicker, and now I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's real great for my stream. You guys think I know what I'm talking about, and I can guarantee I do not. That's just been proven. This guy plays a lot of Final Fantasy. He must know how to play. Nope. Did I just go back to the entrance? I think I did. I think I'm back at the entrance. Fuck. Alright, let's try that again. Here we go. Each game is going to get successively worse, by the way. Like, I love all the Final Fantasies the whole way down, but as I play through these, I'm going to go crazier and crazier, with these being the only games I'm streaming. Virlay, we came up with a name for it. It's going to be the Final Fantasy Countdown, and I'm going to do 15 down to 1. That was a good name. Can't believe it took me this long to come up with. Hey guys, I just bought some lottery tickets yesterday. And if I win the lottery, I'm going to get you guys TwitchCon tickets. When there's a new TwitchCon, we're going to go to TwitchCon together. And I'll get you new computers too. I feel kind of bad about me bragging about how I want a super expensive computer. So if I won the lottery, that's what you guys get. I'm not paying off your debt or anything like that, but you get a new computer and a TwitchCon ticket. Yeah, the Final Fantasy IV stuff is like great, but you absolutely have to grind in it. It's just one of those games that you have to grind to play through it. What's cool is this one's actually more actiony. They did a really good job blending the action with like the abilities and stuff. But like these are classic flans, you know? But then you have menus for your items, so you can still use items. Zephiel, who is on here occasionally, he's been trying to convince me to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I told him, you're getting a new computer this weekend? You're late? I'm sorry, I completely got sidetracked from my story. I'm jealous of you a little bit. What are you getting? Are you building one yourself? I was just telling Skyrim I like spec'd one out, and it was like, it's pretty high. It was like 1,800 bucks that I'd have to spend on one to get the one I want. Because I want to get a new video card, but I need a new processor and a motherboard too. Like hardcore need like a good one. My current processor is, I get about 3.2 gigahertz, but it's 6 years old. So it's like, it was a good speed when it came out, but it's like, there's not many cores. It's like 4 cores. Whoa! It's a mind flare! You know, the thing is, though, if you spend a lot of time on your computer as a hobby, I try to justify it, right? If you use a computer as your, like, main hobby, which I do. I mean, I'm using it to stream, but I use it as my main hobby. If you buy a new computer and it costs 1,800 bucks, and you only have to, like, build one every, I don't know, let's say 4 years, 4 to 5 years. You're not really spending that much. What the fuck? Did that thing just come back to life to kill me? What a bitch. No, I'm being serious though. Like, if you buy an $1,800 computer spread over 48 months, and that is your main source of entertainment, your main hobby, like, there are a ton of hobbies that spend way more money than that. My father-in-law plays. He doesn't play games. He has a telescope. He goes out stargazing, which I think is really cool. You know how much he spends on a fucking telescope? A telescope, like a decent telescope, costs like $5,000. He has 3 of them that he's bought within the last 5 years. Because they do different things. If you buy a camera, if you're a photographer and you buy a nice camera, he's retired military. He's got that retirement money, you know? He doesn't do anything. He owns his house. He's got like 60 grand just coming in just for sitting around as a pension. Guys, I know you haven't been keeping up with the story, but I want you to know the weight that this guy is taking on by pulling these weapons out of the tombs. The weight he is feeling having to save the world as the future king. This is such a big deal. This story is so intense, and I really want you to experience it on your own, not through my stream. So promise me you guys will go play the Final Fantasies and play Final Fantasy 15. It is such a good story. You don't have to promise that. I don't care. Just say yes so it makes me happy. Oh no, the strain, the weight. Oh! The only problem with it is, and this is truly a problem, they didn't finish it when they released the game. So you have to get the DLC to get like the main stories like out of the way of all the side characters. I appreciate the game 100 times more having played the DLC. But the DLC takes place throughout the story, so you have to start the main story, then do the DLC at the right places, and you have to look up where those places are in order to know. It's kind of dumb. But it's such a great game. But yeah, I mean, any hobby. Like, think about people who smoke cigarettes, man. If you buy a pack a day, that's like $6 a day you're spending. Yeah, I'm talking about 15. 15 actually wasn't finished all the way when they released it. They released it early and then put out these patches with side stories for each of the characters. What the hell is going on? I don't... Why is this happening? There we go. I don't want to fight the bad guys here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 15 they didn't finish. They like had to push it out early, which is a real mistake. Because this story is amazing, but it got terrible critic reviews. Absolutely terrible, but it got demolished because they released it so early and it wasn't finished. Yeah, so if you smoke, that's $6 a day. That's like $1,800 a year, just like not smoking. I mean, drinking, obviously that's the same, but you can save so much money not doing those things. Just put it towards a new computer. You can justify it. You know, if you're into wild sex parties, that doesn't cost you anything. Keep doing that. That's fine, but just don't drink while you're there. Save money. Whatever is your thing, just don't spend money on it unless it's a... But, you know, the hobby thing, there are a lot of hobbies that cost more. Like a camera, a digital camera now costs like $2,000. And that may last you 5 or 6 years, but it's the same thing as a computer, you know? So you just have to look at it as a hobby. Like, your computer's your hobby. Spend the money on it right. Do it the first time, and then don't buy a new one. Ever. That's true, though, when you're in college, right? Ignis wants to talk to me. We should find a place to rest. I want to rest, but I'm going to disagree. That's true. I made a lot of friends I don't remember when I was in college. A lot of friends I don't remember. Alright, let's see how many fights I get on the way. I had a couple of friends. I was friends with this dancer. He still is a dancer. He actually does, well, not right now because of the pandemic, but he does dance coordination for Carnival Cruise Lines, so on one of their ships. And so he has to determine how all the dancers are going to dance for their sets and everything and put on the shows. He's super talented. He's a really cool guy. I met him drinking at some random party in college. And he told me he was gay. And I was like, all right, man, whatever. I'm still drinking. Like, I'm not fucking you, but I'm drinking with you. That's cool. Whatever. And we ended up being really good friends. Bitch just got married. Just got married to a woman. Not a guy. Dude's not gay. He may be bi, but he's not gay. Definitely a woman. I feel a little lied to. Not that I wanted him to, you know, be into me. But he told me he was. Now he's into women. Did I turn him straight? I don't know. I don't think I had that much power over my friend's penis, but I definitely am hurt that he decided to choose a woman to get married to after telling me I was gay. He was gay. I'm not gay. You know. So. Okay. He's a really cool guy though. That's the kind of people you meet in college, you know? It's like, oh, you're a gay dancer. I mean, a gay dancer is like, and he's black too, so he's a gay black dancer. It's like the most stereotypical kind of dancer you could be. I'm a male gay dancer who's black. I mean, you couldn't get more stereotypical than that, but that's what he was. Well, he's not gay anymore, so he was that way. But his wife is fucking beautiful. She's a dancer too. Holy shit. I'd go gay for that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's... Maybe he made the right decision. Maybe being gay all those years for her to turn him straight is what did it. Yeah, I think he's bi. I'm just trying to make jokes out of it, Skyrim. I really don't give a shit what he is. He's happy, and that's all that matters. God, that Japanese grunting. God, I love that. Yeah, he is happy. He's got beautiful pictures of their lives together. He posts on Facebook all the time. I know I'm not a big fan of Facebook. I don't like that they like sell all of my data and track me down everywhere I go. But I love being able to like see what my friends from like the past are up to. I legitimately haven't. I've talked to the guy like off and on, but if there wasn't a Facebook, I would have no idea what he was up to. I'd have no idea. Enjoy making dinner. Keep me on the 22-inch screen. And that way you can watch me while you eat. Nothing weird about that. Where'd my car go? Even in a video game, I don't know where I park. Okay. I clearly missed something. Head to the Outlook. Right, let's do that. To the Outlook. This guy is Arden, which he hasn't named himself yet, but Arden is his name. He has a DLC all about Arden, and it's so good. His backstory is fucking wicked. You know, one of the reasons I like the DLC and his backstory so much is imagine a backstory from Final Fantasy IV where you play as Golbez. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to talk about 4. But imagine a backstory where you get to play as Golbez the whole way through. You get to see like all the stuff that's going on his side and why he became the way he did and all that. It's really fucking good. This guy's gonna drive me in his car. I just met him. I'm getting a stranger danger feel from him. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. He's also got a nice car. Yes, we're gonna drive with you to the disc. What the fuck was the point of that if I have to drive anyway? Alright, we're gonna drive our cars together, separately, in a video game. End of chapter! I love this guy. He's so cool. I like his shirt. It says live int something meteor. It's fucking awesome. Wish they got the shirt picture. Oh, that's a good one. We're gonna keep that one. Oh, Skyrim, you take pictures of Skyrim. This is a game for you. You can take pictures all over the world. They have a guy who literally auto takes pictures for you and he gets photography skill. And believe it or not, you can do like action photography too, because he gets a skill where he can take photos during fights and you control that. So that's kind of neat. A little weird, but kind of neat. The world is fucking beautiful though. They really did a killer job at this. It's so open world though, like you can feel very overwhelmed very quickly with how many like side quests there are to do and how much stuff there is. But I think the picture part's really cool. I don't know though, it's a really good game. You may not want to play it. It's fucking awesome. This game is great. I will not be saying that about Final Fantasy 13 when I start playing 13. So enjoy me praising a Final Fantasy game while it lasts. Alright, let's hit the road. Driving a car. Just, oh god. Oh god. There we go. No problem. Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy. Like, look at that fucking mountain in the background. It's beautiful. I know it looks like a road right now, but it is a great looking game. That's a nice... That's where we're going over there. Yeah, there's cars, so you actually start the game with a car. And you have to travel all over the goddamn world. They have chocobos too. It's a little more modern. They have radio too. You want to hear the radio? You can get different discs to listen to. I have Final Fantasy IV music too if you want to listen to that. It's pretty neat though. You can go around buying different albums at different gas stations. I also got a talent where I get experience points just by driving around. So I could drive around all day and get a ton of experience.
これさ、5人で旅行状態だよね。
ないわ。ひとまずテントを立てるか。いや悪いけど俺外大嫌いなんだわ。金は俺が出すからあっちのモービルキャビンで休もう。いいね。なんか旅っぽい。
旅ですからね。
Ooh, we're gonna camp with the bad guy and an RV. And I just met him. Nothing creepy about that. RV life is the life for me. Come look at how sweet this RV is. Yeah, it's cool, just like the last one we stayed in. Oh, it's got propane. Nothing dangerous about propane in an RV. Just an explosion on wheels. Let's go. By the way, my guy is a cat, but only because I put a costume on him. There's actually a couple of crossovers with this game and other games. One of them is with Final Fantasy XIV, so my character is dressed as one of the Final Fantasy XIV characters.
Oh yeah? 俺の写真じゃないか。
ああ、嫌だったら言ってく。
Alright, my inventory's full. I didn't even know that could happen. How do I get to my inventory? Item management! Nothing like Final Fantasy! I think it's just because I already had it. Yeah, that must have been it. Oh, there's cooking too. You can make meals. So that's fun.
Good morning. ここから先は簡単には引き返せない。本当に大丈夫。
Let's go to the next place.
Meteo って普通に近づけんの？
巨神がメテオを受け止めた時、一部が砕けて飛び散った。使われているのは周囲で見つかるかけらの方だ。
でけえのは今でも巨神が支えてんだろ。ご苦労なこったな。
肩も凝るだろうね。
その分ダスカ近辺の巨神やメテオへの侵攻は熱いと聞く。
実際あの下ってのはどうなってんだろうな。
かなり暑い場所へ入ることになるが、カメラは大丈夫か？
Here you go. I want you to feel at home here. We're gonna play the Tower of Zot.
隕石の炎なんて言ったらどうかな。
壊れても買えはねえんだろ。車に置いてっか？
いや、持ってくよ。せっかくメテオの近くに行くんでしょ。巨神の姿も見えるかもしんないし。
写真に収めなきゃ気が済まね
え。置いてって撮れないより、
So
持ってって壊れる方が後悔しない。
かっこいいな。
って思うと思ってる。
ああ、頑張れ。
When I do get to playing Final Fantasy IV, I'm gonna play the PSP version because I think it has some of the better graphics. It's still 2D. I have the Steam version, but I'm gonna play the PSP version instead. Yeah, I mean the driving feels like Grand Theft Auto, but that's about it. I mean, you don't run people over. You're not like you're literally just using it as transportation.
やっぱきっちりしてんだね。イグニス、運転席以外って気分どう？
恐ろしい。
恐ろしいの？
昔の
What else is on this album? Let's look.
そりゃどうも。
The airship.
気が紛れるぞ。
そうだな。だが今はいい。
だいぶ不
Alright,
安
we're
なんだ
there.
ね。
ついたよ。嘘じゃねえだろうな。俺はいつ嘘ついたかな。
基本嘘っぽいっていうか。
We're there. Time to get out.
おーい、俺だよ俺。ここ開けて。
え、開いたし。
ほら、一緒に来てよかったでしょ。こう見えてくれ、顔が広いんだよね。神様はこの先にいらっしゃるよ。
帰るの？
無事に君たちを送り届けたからね。それじゃごきげんよう。
I don't trust him. He seems like a bad guy.
奇妙な男だったな。
できれば二度と会いたくない。
あ、すっごい嫌ってるね。あの人って神話に詳しいのかな？
結構知ってる感じだよな。
Off-roading in a regalia. Really fast. Here we go.
この先に行けばいいのか。封鎖までして何してやがるんだか。
If you thought the summon spells in 4 were something, just wait till you get a load of this. This shit's gonna blow your mind.
遺跡か。
This was one of the cooler experiences in the game, actually. So I hope this doesn't completely ruin the game for you.
一体何？
王の墓がこんな場所にあるとは。
お力を借りてかねえとな。ああ、そうだな。
The underground moon area. You mean under the the Crystal Palace on the moon, not Bahamut's area? It depends on how leveled you are, and there are saves along the way, but make sure you take a lot of potions and tents, because you don't want to have to backtrack out of there. I'd say first time through, conservatively, 2 hours. That's with you exploring and getting through and fights and everything. 2 to 3 hours. If you explore everything. I know that whole level like the back of my hand. I can get through it in like 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, if you have like Bahamut itself, the cave takes like 20 minutes. Odin's like a 5-minute fight, and the giant, that takes a little while too. You actually have a bit to do still. Look at that fucking thing. Did you see him? Just look at him for a second. Look at that guy. What the fuck, man? Look how big he is. It's crazy. Bahamut makes it a lot easier though. He's like my go-to for spells. I know a lot of people prefer using Flare. I don't know. I would rather use Bahamut all the way through. Yeah, it just depends on you. I mean, if you grind it a lot, you'll find that it's a lot easier. Like, let me put it this way. First time I beat the game, I think I was like level 45. Most people are level 50 to 55. So depending on what level you are is how easy or hard it is. But you'd probably get 5 to 10 levels in the last couple of dungeons, so Yeah, Rydia's one of her summon spells is Bahamut. I keep spoiling things for you. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent. Bahamut's a summon in every Final Fantasy game, like for the most part. So just like he's a themed character. I keep forgetting though that it's your first time through there.
ギリギリの幅だな。早く行けって。のんびりすんな。さっさと生きてえんだよ俺は。失神だ。落ちんじゃねえぞ。
Yeah, so you know about Odin, you know Bahamut. Actually, in that game, there are hidden summons too that you have to find by fighting monsters and killing them. You're in the long haul here. Like the end of the game is like it's pretty quick, relatively. Oh fuck! Look at that guy. Titan. Ooh. Titan is one angry bitch. Yeah, you're in the last bit of the game, and it's pretty short, but it feels a lot longer because the dungeons are longer. So when you get to Bahamut, his cave is relatively short. The monsters in there are extremely difficult. I would almost recommend going into the underground area first before you do Bahamut, because you can get a lot of gear and levels really quickly, and it'll make Bahamut a much easier fight. But then you'll have to backtrack a little, so it's up to what you want to do. Yeah, like under the Crystal Palace. Because that's towards the end of the game, so the gear you get is pretty good. Bahamut's cave also has some good gear too, so it's not like it's an upgrade either way. Either way, you're gonna go and upgrade gear. But Bahamut's a hard fight. Bahamut's a really hard fight. There's also a cave of Moogles you can come to on the moon. And there's one Moogle in the bunch. There's like 40 Moogles. You have to find the one that sells stuff. He sells elixirs and things like that. That's pretty useful. So try to find that one Moogle.
頭痛もあって集中できねえんだろう。忠告くらいちっとは聞いとけ。分かったよ。いきなり悪かったな。よ、あ、一人で進んでんじゃねえってのは忘れんなよ。グラディオ。
You say you're going to play Final Fantasy V next? That's the next one on your list?
電話乗ってねえか。
I feel like 5 is a lot harder than 4.
エグネス。大丈夫か。気をつけろ。帝国兵が見え。キルト。帝国兵を見たっぽい。はあ。あれそうだな。
5 story isn't as good as 4, but it's definitely like the combat system I feel is better. Look at that guy! Virle! It's your boyfriend! Look! He's so hard for you. Ha 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 ha. Because he's a stone guy. That was a joke. Get it? He's hard. Is it stone? Okay. I'll try better next time. Aw, he moved. Alright, here's Titan. He's massive. He's so big. Apparently I can't talk to him. Am I in the wrong place? Let's try walking up again. I think that glitched out a little bit.
Oi! 聞いてやったぞ!
How's your dinner? Did you get anything good?
ねえよ。俺は遊びに来てんじゃねえぞ。おいおい、マジか。
Oh my god, Titan attacked me! What the fuck?
マジかよ。しかねえか。生きてっか。助かった。一体引け。まともにやっても無駄だ。
This song reminds me of Skyrim. Not you, Skyrim, but the actual video game Skyrim. I think it's just in the same key, but the orchestra music with the backdrop, it just reminds me of Skyrim. Holy fuck, man. Let me walk without raping me. What a bitch. Okay, really? Dude? What an asshole, man. What are you doing? Don't stop. Stupid controls. Now this is a summon fight. Right? When I think of summon monsters and how big and badass they are, this is what I'm imagining. The Imperials have showed up. It's always Imperials. Damn it. This is not going as well as I thought it would. Damn it. There we go. Oh, I just cut his fucking arm off! I think I made him angry. I can only see this guy's ass though. So it's like the best possible view of Titan. Oh, it's Lady Luna Freya. She's great. I love her. He's got a cat butt. Oh man, that was awesome! That was fucking awesome! Now I gotta get the hell out of here before I explode. Come with me if you want to live.
Oi! 無事？俺の名前さ、別に略してなかったんだよね。アーデン・イズニア本名帝国の最初。そうなんだよ。でも今はさ、助けに来たんだ。ここで捕まえたりしないって。どうする？選択肢は2つ。生きる？死ぬの？
とりあえずここでは死ねない。行こう、いいな、ノクト。
He knows. I have a symbol of Titan's favor now. That rock-hard man loved me. Boom. That was good. That's the end of the chapter. Look at that guy! Oh, I'm gonna save that one. That's a cool photo. I don't care about these other ones. Like, look, it's Ignis. I don't care about him. Look how bored he is in the back. He's. I have resting bitch face. That guy's just upset with his life. Alright, let's go on. Alright, next chapter. We're just flying through this. It's a new game plus, so I don't have to level. As much as I love the story, and I do, I think the story is great. I don't want to grind on the side quest, if I'm being honest, so we're just not going to do that. I think there's something like 1,000 side quests in this game too, so there's a ton to do. I just am not up for doing that right now on stream. Chapter 5, Dark Clouds. As Kalthus crumbles, the Imperial Chancellor swoops in to usher the four friends to safety, but their reprieve is only temporary as Duscai's skies tell of trouble on the horizon. With the regalia missing and the roads closed, the four find themselves stranded. I would be a shitty, like, reader to the children. I can't read. Some of those words don't make sense. Do you ever, like, read a book and you just make up, like, what a word means or sounds like in your head because you're not sure? You know, like, you read it and it's like a place. It's a fantastic fantasy place. And it doesn't exist except in your mind. But you don't know how to pronounce the words. You just decide that's how it should be. There's got to be a word for that. Oh, God, you clipped it? What the fuck is that? American Slick Woodcock Asian Glow? What is that link? Nice. Very nice. I mean, might be worth it. I don't know. Several days later. I wasn't paying attention to the story there.
封鎖について帝国軍のレイブス将軍より次の通り声明が発表されました。
ダスカ地方の封鎖は小院式襲撃に関わった人間の行方を捜索するために行っている。影響が大きいことは承知している。すべては
Duskeya. That's how he said it. Duskeya. Did you hear it? Now I know how to say it. Duskeya. 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 You have to say it with an angry Japanese voice. Duskeya! Ah! That's not how they say it. I am being really insensitive to other cultures tonight.
帝国軍より次の通り発表がありました。地震の原因は巨神が目覚め暴れ出したことにあった。軍は巨神の討伐に成功し、周辺の被害が深刻になる前に防ぐことができた。この発表によると、すでに巨神はカーテスの大皿内部から。
まさかさ、見つかんないとは思わなかったよ。
シドニーが言うように周辺の工場に運ばれていればいいが。
守ってったのが帝国軍って可能性もあるな。
They have my car, man. No!
またあのおじさんが助けてくれたりしないかな。
アーデン最小か。
やめてくれ、期待できるはずがない。
だよね。どうする？
ひとまずハンマーヘッドからの連絡待ちだ。
大丈夫ねえし、しばらく歩きか。
あれ？アンブラだ。
It's a dog! Carrier dog. And I shit you not, he's got mail for me.
何かを伝えに来た。
Oh, he usually brings me mail. I guess I have to follow him now. Let's go, dog. If I had a dog, by the way, that's what I would name it. Dog. I don't get the thing for naming animals. Like, you're my pet. Your name is Dog, because you're a dog. Dog, go get that. Dog, come over here. Dog, get the fuck off my couch. Dog, 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 dog. That's it.
成績を背負いしようよ。雷神の啓示により力を宿しなさい。成績を取り戻すためにカンナギは
ルーナは無事なのか。
雷神のもとにルナフレーナは受けを終え紅葉の指輪とともにスイートにと待つ。早くお会いなさい。
あの方は神の使い、つまり神話のカンナギを支える存在だ。
ほ
う。でかい話になってきたな。
Yeah, see? Here he goes. He's giving me stuff. Let's look in the book he brought. That's a good carrier dog. It's kind of romantic though, isn't it? Okay, so you guys don't know what's happening. He and his fiance, who couldn't get married because of the whole war breaking out and the king dying, are sending romantic messages back and forth to each other through a book that this dog carries back and forth.
俺は無事だって
I think that's romantic. Yeah, you're not clipping the nice stuff where I say how romantic it is that two people are in love and sending each other notes. No, you have to you have to clip the worst possible thing I could say. One of the worst. I say a lot of bad
で
stuff.
もクリスタルはオートにあるよ。なんで僕たちだけが使ってるの？
使っているだけなのではなく、王がクリスタルを守っているのです。
守ってるの？お父さんが？
はい。
そうだったんだ。
クリスタルは真の王を選び、力を与えます。歴代のルシス王たちはその時を待ちながらクリスタルを守り続けてきたのです。
僕が選ばれたんだよね。
はい。クリスタルから力を得た真の王だけが星を脅かす敵を倒すことができるのです。
でも僕にはそんなこと。
カンナギの私が全力でお助けします。
え？
カンナギには王を支える使命があるのです。
そっか。やってみる。僕が必ずやっつける。
ノクティス様。
ノクティス、お聞きなさい。王を導くため、この声を。天と地を結ぶ強き光。それは雷神の力。光のもとへと向かいなさい。
Locate the 3 runestones of Rama hidden around Duskai. Duskai! Duskai!
指輪がルナフレーナ様の元にあるなら。
Alright, let's go do it.
お会いできるのはオルティシエ。
船の出会いが
So they have chocobos here I can rent. I don't know if I have to unlock that
すみま
though.
せん。チョコボ乗りたいんですけど。
チョコボにすまんが今は出せなくてな。今この辺りにベヒーモス、通称スモーク。
Alright, I might have to do the side quest so I can ride the chocobos.
怖がってるしな。万が一が起きないように。
Might have to kill the behemoth. The behemoth is awesome too. Oh my god, we're gonna do that so you guys can see it.
どうだろう。引き受けてはくれ。
There was a crossover with this game and Monster Hunter,
もちろん報酬は
or was that Final Fantasy XIV? But in Monster Hunter you can fight a behemoth
何の用だい。
because of Final Fantasy. I think that's fucking awesome.
変わりないかい。
I think that's really cool. How do I change the quest? Well, fuck. Where's the behemoth quest?
今日は何の用だい。飯でも食べていくか。
Thank God he's filling out my map. Seriously, where the fuck is the quest? There it is. A behemoth undertaking. That's the one I have to do.
よろしく頼むよ。 気をつけてな。
Alright, we're gonna do this side quest so we can ride the chocobos, and then we'll go finish the story. I know what you're thinking. Man, you're so lazy to not want to walk. It's a really fucking long way. It's like a whole mile. And that's a really long way to go in this game. Versus 400 feet for the behemoth.
行くか。ブラディオ、行くぞ。ああや。なんだ。
様子がおかしい。
Oh my god, it's moving fucking trees. You have got to tell me, like, if you saw that shit, you would be running the other way. You hear a growl and trees are moving? And I'm going into that like a crazy person? Nobody in their right mind would walk towards that.
減はしないよ。調子いいじゃねえか。当然。
フロント参上ってね。
さてどうする。行くぞ。
行こうよ。
あ
ああ。
Alright. Guys, I need you to pay attention to this. This is such a cool part. Why am I telling you to pay attention to me? Why do I need your love? You just treat me badly. Clipping things that are completely inappropriate. And I want that. I want that love. I like the abuse. That's why I put a cattail on my character. Pull the tail. Oh yeah, harder. Okay, that's enough of that. It is a ridiculous cattail though. Oh my god, it's fucking Behemoth.
Mother.
Oh, they call him Deadeye because his eye's bad. Got it. Well, this should be easier. I think he found me. This is pretty intense though, right? Like for a Final Fantasy game, I'm pretty scared of this thing. They do a good job with this. Some of these side quests are really good. I hate that I'm skipping all of them. Seriously, that tail though. I'm gonna have to change the costume. It's just ridiculous. God, clip that too. Those links are crazy names, man. That's fine. I don't mind the clips. Whatever keeps you entertained. I can't do it by myself. I need clips to help. Entertain yourself. Peasants. Alright, here we go. Proceed! Alright. Proceed.
気をつけた方がいい。
いたぞ。仕掛けるか。
いや、奴は住処に向かっているはずだ。そっと後をつけて場所を特定しよう。
We've got to follow it all the way to its lair.
そっとな。
This is an insane quest. Nobody would chase this thing. Look how big it is. Okay, look how big it wasn't a joke. Like, it's literally, look, it's Behemoth, alright? You need to stop taking the innuendo so far. It's just massive. As the name implies, right? He's got that dead eye on this side, so I'm okay standing here. If I was this close on the other side, he'd kill me. Here we are, tracking the elusive behemoth to his lair so we can kill him. Alright, there we go. Proceeding. The elusive behemoth is going to nestle down for love for the night with the Mrs. Behemoth, and then we will slay him and cut off his dick.
Otsukare-san.
Must always cut off the dick of the behemoth. Cool. So we're there. We're just gonna kill him now. I like how I'm just like huddling on the ground. Like that's gonna save me. I have a very hidden run policy for this. Whoa! What? I did not walk in time. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess we could do this the hard way.
野生やべえ。
野生やばいな。時間をかける。
Target eliminated. Yeah, I bet you wish you hadn't wasted all your clips for earlier stuff. The behemoth is dead. Look at that hand!
俺らってさ、キングスナイトみたいじゃない？
I'm gonna get in it.
4人で一緒に戦うじゃん。
Look at that.
じゃあ
Oh
俺
my
は星
god.
5の強さだな。
So big.
そのレア
Look at that tongue. The better to lick you with, my dear. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the next area. Those kind of jokes are why I made this channel in SFW, not safe for work. Because they're all wrong. They're the kind of jokes your mama would want to hear. Report back to Wiz. I have to go back the other direction, apparently. So let's go do that. By the way, what kind of name is Wiz? Who names their kid Wiz? Well, gee whiz! What the fuck is wrong with me? That name. Treasure can be sold! Thank you for that hint. There is a treasure chest over here.
イリスは相変わらず面倒見がいいな。
そうだな。そういや、お前ら昔からよく話してるよな。
ああ。頼りない王子の。
Alright, we killed the behemoth. We're gonna go and get some chocobos and go to the next chapter quest. It's a really long fucking way without a car or chocobo. I bet you're wondering what that noise is. It's one of these things. It's an ugly motherfucker. Oh no! His boyfriend heard! I have to kill him too! He died.
先を急ごう。
ああ。
They will mate and make more, and I will kill them again for sirloins. That was a Rick and Morty episode, wasn't it? Where the guy gets caught in Rick's weird design of his fantasy world for Beth, and the kid ends up fucking and eating all of the offspring. That was fucked up. That was really fucked up. That whole episode was fucked up. Makes everything I say look G-rated. Well, most of it.
ノクト、薬類の買い出しは忘れずにな。
あいよ。
Yeah, let's not. Most of it.
わかるよ。みんなを代表してお礼を言わせてくれ。
On behalf of the locals who couldn't kill the behemoth all this time, thank you 4 random people.
君たちにならいつでも貸し出すよ。おかげさんで助かったよ。
Behemoth is down.
やったー！早速乗ってみようよ、ノクト。
Chocobos are now for rent. Alright, let's go rent a chocobo though. I don't know how long this takes. Let's just say 4 days. That should be enough. Okay, I guess we'll customize. I didn't know I got other colors. Oh, fuck. Let's get a green one. What do you think? Green? Lime. We're gonna go with lime. And Gladius gets a white one. Ignis gets a blue one. 'Cause he's a dick and I don't like him. And Prompto's gay and gets the pink one. Again, not all gay people are into pink, so... It's just, you know... It's inappropriate of me again.
Oh.
Alright. Here we go. Calling the chocobo on my whistle. Come on, baby. Let's go for a ride. Mounting my chocobo. Alright. And they jump. Oh man, this is great. You can't tell me in real life you don't want to fucking ride a chocobo. Look at how much fun this looks. Like... I'm gonna ride a chocobo in real life. I'm gonna race one in real life. I want to go ride a horse now. It's fucking awesome. And way faster than me walking. You can start music on the chocobo like it's a CD player. Alright, that's kind of cool. Womp, 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 womp. Hey Raz, you too, man. How was your weekend?
なんであの人ノクトの手助けしてくれんの？
ゲンティアのか？
うん。あれ神様なんだっけ？24子なんだ。六神の使い。へえ。
The Imperials are here. Let's skip past them. Raz, I was drinking for the first time in 3 months this weekend. It was a weird experience. Because I felt like shit yesterday. And it was all my fault. I can't blame anybody else. Alright, here we go. I mean, I kind of blame Virle, but not everybody. I had a whole bottle of wine. What do you mean, how many? I had a whole bottle. Like, you know, a bottle. I haven't had any drinks in 3 months. I had heart palpitations and I had to go to the hospital. And the doctor said not to drink anything until I could get checked out. So I held off. And I got in for an ultrasound a couple of weeks ago. COVID kind of threw everything in for a loop. So I stopped drinking, and now that I'm allowed to again, I wasn't really in the mood. I've been losing weight. I feel pretty good. But Saturday I was just like, fuck it, let's go. Let's go. So I streamed while drinking. And I drank a lot. It was a great night. But yesterday I felt like shit, so I had to mow my lawn and do some stuff outside in the sun and drank a ton of water, and I'm finally feeling good. Yeah, it was just one bottle. But after you haven't had anything to drink for like 3 months, you like feel it, man. You feel it. Don't judge me for my like one bottle of wine. I felt like that was a pretty good amount. I was impressed by that. You know what I'd really like to do is maybe do a drunk run like once a month, where I'll play games and drink every month. Because I did have fun with it. I was talking to everybody. I don't remember what anybody said or who was in the chat, but it was fun for me. I know for some people that's like a weeknight, but for me that was a big deal, so I had fun. Let's change it up. I want to change to a different... We'll go to Final Fantasy 5.
ゲンティアナってさ、人なの？
いや、24種は六神に近い存在だ。
人間でいうカンナギみたいなもんだろ。
Did you finish up Borderlands?
人間と話ができる。
I know it's been a couple weeks since I talked to you about it. You probably finished it and moved on, but... Yeah, it does feel like more than that. I'm telling you, everything is far away. They say that moving at night's more dangerous, so you get more fights, which is true. But I'd rather just like clear through it. I don't want to hold off and sleep the night. Well, that's the thing. I thought I was dying. Trust me, if I hadn't had heart palpitations and thought I was dying, I wouldn't have stopped. I legit thought I was dying though. Like, it was that big of a deal to me where I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta do what the doctor says. I've lost, since March, man, I've lost 27 pounds. That's, like, not a lie. That's actually how much I've lost. No soda, no alcohol, no caffeine. I've been eating better. I've been exercising. I feel like $1 million. And I'm gonna try to lose another 20. I'm gonna try to get back down to, like, my good old days when I was like in shape. I don't know what my character was just doing. It's just healthy living, Virale. That's all you have to do. No big deal. Yeah, he's floating in the air like an idiot. Fucking idiot.
よし、さっさと済ませようぜ。
いよいよ大臣様とご対面か。
準備はしっかりしておこう。
Come on, Chocobo. Oh, cool, man. That's right. I do remember you telling me that, actually, at some point. I just forgot. I just picked up Torchlight 3 when it came into early release. Wouldn't recommend it. Like, it's just not even close to being done. But Torchlight 2 is a great game. What the fuck was that? Something just hit me. A bird flew down and hit me. Whereas I'm playing through all of the Final Fantasy games in a row. So that's what I just started doing. So it's going to be a Final Fantasy countdown. It's going to be Final Fantasy 15 all the way down to 1. We're going to do it here on stream over the next few months. Because it's going to take me forever to beat all the Final Fantasy games.
イリス
Like a really long time. So you can get your, you know, your Twitch views elsewhere. I understand a lot of girls have boobs. But I bring you Final Fantasy for the next, like, 6 months of the year. That was not a knock against anybody in particular. Just, I've noticed a lot of women seem to show their tits and, I'm sorry, their breasts when they stream. I offered to do that. Virale paid me not to. She actually subbed, so I put my shirt back on. It was a little mean of her to do that, but you know. Rules are rules, man. Somebody pays me money, I'm gonna put my shirt back on. Funny enough, my wife actually married me so I keep my shirt on. She was doing the world a favor. She said, stop taking your clothes off. Nobody likes it. Hey, Skyrim. Again? See, now I'm attacking female streamers and there's one in my stream and I feel like a complete dick. Because you don't do that. You're not like... Okay, now I'm just going to stop talking because I'm going to offend somebody. Again. By the way, check out Skyrim. When are you streaming, Skyrim? Are you streaming tonight? Oh, you had a clip? Skyrim is actually streaming... Beautiful Skyrim is streaming Final Fantasy IV tonight. So check out Beautiful Skyrim's Final Fantasy IV run. If you're into Final Fantasy, I will eventually be getting to 4. She is going to be beating that well before I get to it. And her run's been pretty fun. It's cool to see somebody get into Final Fantasy IV, because that was the first game I ever played, the first Final Fantasy game. And I love people watching that. I love people playing it. Oh, Raz, by the way, I hit affiliate, man. There's an emote now. You can check it out. Actually, Virle, you bought it. Can you post the Sekiro thing? I don't know if Skyrim's seen it either. The emoticon. It's pretty cool. I was really pumped up about it. Yeah, there it is. That's Lady Butterfly from Sekiro. And it's Briok angry. Because she's fucking ridiculously hard. Fuck that bitch. I made an emote just as a trophy over that old woman. She's such a cunt. But really, though, it was pretty cool. My wife made it for me. I'm trying to get her to make, like, a couple more that, like, people would want. I don't think anybody wanted that one but me, but it's my stream. I get to do what I want. Into the dungeon we will go. Yeah, it looks pretty good, right? I was real impressed with it. She was a concern that people wouldn't be able to see it, but I think it shows up better on mobile than it does on the Twitch app. Woohoo! Those bats scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect them to come out. Nocto! Yeah, that's what somebody was telling me that yesterday, that it looked good. It looked really good on the phone. I think it looks great. It's just a little bit smaller on the Twitch app because it's like all the emotes are smaller, but on the phone they all look ridiculously good.
よいしょっとなんとか通れるかも
I think the next one's going to be Final Fantasy themed. I feel like a dick because I have like 6 ideas. One of them is from when I played Skyrim. Actually, Virale was watching me, and we came up to this island with all these giant sea lion things called Horkers. And she made a great joke. And I wanted to make a Horker emote just because of that joke, because it made me laugh all night. Like, I thought about it all week. I thought it was so funny. And but I can't because I'm playing Final Fantasy games right now. So I feel like I really need a. I know. It's gonna be one, I promise. But first, it has to be a Final Fantasy one first. So it's gonna be Final Fantasy first, and then I'll make the Horker one next. Oh, now I don't know, Skyrim. We'll see. We'll see what she finally makes. Getting my wife motivated is really tough for me because she's very busy with the kids and with, you know, keeping me happy, which is really tough. And, you know, telling me to put my shirt back on every time I leave the room here. So, I think the problem is the 2 slots I have right now are both tier 2 and tier 3. So the only way I'd be able to like fill something in was to put them in tier 2 or 3. Well, yeah, my wife's I don't know if she's making it or not, if I'm being honest, because after she made that last one, she was like, that took a lot of my time. It's like, well, yeah, thanks for doing it. Because she made the Sekiro one. And, I was like, can you make another? She's like, I don't know, we'll see. So, if she doesn't make it, I'll beg you for it, absolutely. But the thing is, they give you, subscription points. So I have 12 subscription points. I need 15 points to make another tier 1 emote. And I'm not very popular. I mean, I appreciate you guys watching me, but let's be real. You're just waiting for somebody better to start. And that's fine. I get that. I understand. I do the same thing. I'm waiting for somebody better to start so I can stop streaming. But there's nobody on right now. So, you know, as soon as somebody better comes on, we'll switch over. But in the meantime, I don't have enough subscriptions for my lack of popularity to get those channel points for the second tier 1. So I need a couple more followers and subscriptions to get there. Whoa! Why is everything so loud and jumpy, man? I'm gonna have to turn my sound down. This is why I didn't like playing horror games. I jump at Final Fantasy. I can't be jumping at horror games. Now, me too, man. I'm the same way. There's a couple of big streamers I watch, but for the most part, I try to watch smaller ones. And I will name off the bigger ones that I watch right now. No, I do like a few. I like the Happy Hob. I like how he plays Dark Souls no-hit runs. I think that's fun. I like Barber's King. He plays Mario Maker, and I love Mario Maker. I like the Dragon Feeny. She also plays Mario Maker. But for the most part, I stick to small streamers. I don't know. I like being able to talk to people and getting a response. Like I think I was saying this earlier, but I really need attention. I need somebody to communicate with. I need to talk to people. I don't want to be reading like 3,000 lines of chat text. That's not fun. Like especially like as a viewer, not as a streamer. Like, I don't want to be one of, like, 3,000 people and not getting any communication out. Die, bitch.
ナイフが投げにくいな。
There we go.
ねえのかこのクラスは。
Alright, guys, I'm pretty sure in this cave is a strong monster. If he's in here, we're gonna kill him. I can't remember. I'm kind of lost, if I'm being honest. Nice! How did you do that? Did you sub? Because it didn't come up. Alright. I'm gonna say cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, use points. Alright, cool. That's great. I mean, that's what the emote's for. It's to be used and fun. I think it's a cool emote. She worked really hard on it.
ちょっと待って。あれ？なんか聞こえない？
My baby! Yeah, we're gonna kill the Naga.
ブロット、どうした？
Ropto!
くそ。
こっちだ。
Ropto!
無事か。おい、返事しろ。
Hey, are you okay?
ここやばいって。でかいヘビがいたんだよ。そいつに引きずり込まれたんだって。
Raz, how's work been going, man? Like, with COVID and everything, are you still pretty busy? Or no, not at all?
できたな。
チョコまで起きやがって。おい、返事しろ。くそ。
こっちだ。それ。どう？ みんな気をつけてくれ。
無事か。おい、
There we go.
返事しろ。
Dead.
やばいやばいやばい。
応戦しろ。
うわっ。もうやだ。ノクト、悪い。
Man.
敵を見極めてもっと気を。
Oh, that's right. You told me about your back. Fuck, man. Back injuries are the worst. I just finished physical therapy for my neck because I hurt that. I had surgery for my back last year. And then I just hurt my neck and I had back surgery for that. Or I haven't had back surgery for that. I did physical therapy for that. It's awful, man.
おい、俺を殺す気か。
I think the worst part about it is most of the time they can't do anything. Like even my surgery, the doctor's like, 50-50, it'll help. I don't know. We'll see.
さっさと先に行こうぜ。
Yeah, the next stuff's awful too. Hey, thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for that gift sub, Virulay. That's cool. Thank you very much. Virulay is so sweet. It does make you grumpy, man. That's true. I will tell you right now. I was pissed. I was in a bad mood all the time. Because I was in pain all the time, you know? You don't want to, like... You don't want to deal with that. You don't want to deal with pain all day. You can't do the normal things that you would normally do. You just get aggravated. The gift sub from V-Relay. I'm going to have to get better at reading that, because I can never tell, like, who did it. My initial announcement just comes up and says who gave it. That's why I confused yours the other day. In Sin's channel. Or, yeah, I think it was in Sin's channel. Which, by the way, super thankful for that. That was really cool of you. I was waiting for my Amazon Prime to come up that day so I could sub for it. It just hadn't come up yet. Like, I have my Prime subscription that comes up every month. I wish I could give it to more people. I wish I could give my Prime sub to more than just like one person a month, you know? Because there's so many people I want to sub to. Hey, Virle, does she turn you on? Look at this chick. Does she turn you on? She's hot to me. I like her teeth the best. Okay, I was offering to find her baby and she's gonna attack me for it. What a bitch. You can't trust a Naga. She has nice eyes. That's, well, you really looked for the positive there. That's great. I don't know. I like her girth. I mean, she had a nice round midsection, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna touch it. Here we go. Touch! It's fucking eyes. Am I like that Asian woman on Netflix to you? Do I bring you joy? Yeah, that. Gotta hit that P spot, buddy. That's what they call the prostate, by the way. A P spot. It's not the G spot, it's a P spot. I learned that this week. Don't ask me why I learned that this week. But I learned it's called a P spot. Alright, well, that's enough of me for tonight. How do I get out of here? Yes, we're going to turn to the entrance. Alright. Oh, man. That's great. Good times. Oh, there's your boyfriend! Oh, he's disappeared. He was in the loading screen, Virle. I didn't point him out quick enough. Trial of Rama. So the next quest that we do is actually the one where we summon for the first time, and it's badass. And I know Skyrim's going to be going to stream soon, and she's going to miss it, and I hate that. I absolutely hate that because it's so cool. We'll figure it out. You sure about that? Yeah, we'll figure it out, baby. Don't worry. Oh, it's my girlfriend. You guys don't care about the story, right? Let's just go through this. Seriously though, this story is amazing. If you ever get a chance to play Final Fantasy 15, please do so. It's a great game. Vortooth! Oh, I failed that. Almost hit my buddy. Alright. We're going to survey the Arakiel stronghold. That's the next thing we have to do. So this game takes, I mean, conservatively, since I'm running through it fast on a New Game Plus, I'd say another 15-ish hours to beat. Conservatively, I'm at almost 5 now. So we'll probably be playing this one through next week. And then once we beat this one, we'll go right into 13. 13 fucking sucks. Like, if you don't tune in for Final Fantasy 13, and I have 0 viewers, I might kill myself playing that game. It is so fucking boring. I absolutely hate that game. It has, the only charm it has going for it, I think, is the battle system's kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. It's a really shitty game. And I don't want to kill myself, so I'd prefer you guys watched and talked to me. It does have a dude with an afro. It has a lot of stereotypes, because Asian people, Japanese people are racist. That's about all it has. It's like the Blazing Saddles of Final Fantasy games. But it's not enjoyable. Oh, I can call my chocobos. What the fuck am I doing? No wonder this is taking so long. Look at this! Oh, that's Barrett. No, he's also black, and that they're racist towards him too. Yeah, you're thinking of Final Fantasy VII. Actually, I don't have the Final Fantasy VII remake yet. Somebody in my stream, Zephiel, has recommended I play that, and I told him to fuck off. I said, no, I'm kidding. I said that I'm gonna play through all the main Final Fantasy numbered games, and then after that I might pick it up and play it as like a bonus. So it's gonna be... I just had a really fucking good idea for a, like... Okay, Virale, I actually might have an art thing for you. I don't know if you're up for this. I need to come up with a visual for the Final Fantasy Countdown. And there's a spell called Slow. And if you Google up Final Fantasy IV Slow spell, you can see the visual of the clock, and it's all distorted. I think that would be a really cool visual to have as part of the Final Fantasy Countdown. Like, we could do a whole logo thing with it and advertise it. I don't know if you'd be up for that. Or if you're even watching me anymore. You probably gave up and started drinking for the night. I don't blame you for that either. I think it would be neat. I think it would be pretty cool. And I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so we're going backwards. Final Fantasy 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we might go back to Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which I haven't played yet. So that would actually be brand new to me. What I'm thinking is, like, the slow spell from Final Fantasy IV, it has like a distorted clock. And we could do like a little like Final Fantasy Countdown like logo with it being over the clock. Nothing fancy, just like the font over the spell visual. That may not be up your alley. If you're not into that, just tell me. I'll go bug my wife. She's not going to do it anyway. So if you're going to say no, just tell me and I'll get rejected twice by 2 different women. It'll be just like high school and college. No, it would only be like that if like you started making out with the other girl instead of, you know, you're like, no, fuck you, and then you guys go off together. That would be college. I'm not a good-looking person. It's hard. It's harder for ugly people. You know, we have to try. Pretty people have it way easier in life. You guys don't even realize it. All the beautiful people have it easy. People like me have to work on something called a personality, okay? We have to try to be friendly and smile a bit occasionally. I'm gonna be honest. Just riding the fucking chocobo around is so fun. This could be half the game and I'd do it. This is so great. Oh, please don't worry about it. I am gonna be playing these games for months, Fiorle. Months. Literal months. I can even do like a little version if you want to see like what I'm thinking. You don't have to do it at all though if you don't want to. I am literally okay with that. Alright, I'll doodle something up. Is that what they call it? I'm gonna doodle it up? Alright, we're gonna devise a plan. Let's go camping. Raz, I don't know if you've ever watched this game before. You can camp in this game. You can camp in this game, and it's a giant advertisement for Coleman products. And I shit you not, watch the tent when I go to camp out. I just said thank you to the bird. That was cool. Watch. Watch as I camp in my Coleman tent products. Oh, did it not show the tent being set up? Oh, there it is. Coleman, Coleman, Coleman. It's everywhere. It was only there for a second because of this menu. Literally everything is Coleman. Look at that, Coleman. They even have cup of noodles in this game. There's cup of noodle ads everywhere. You go into like a couple of the main cities and they sell you cup of noodles. In the cup of noodles like cups, it's crazy. Coleman plate! That was a Coleman plate! I didn't even know they made plates. Now I do. I kind of want some Coleman plates. Do you think I can buy some of those nice fine Coleman camping plates? Where can I get them? Oh, there's Deadeye, the behemoth. That was cool. Look at that. Look at that tongue. You remember when he was alive? Then we fucking killed him. Dude, he took a picture of me riding my chocobo. Oh, that's so cool. I'm not going to save any of those pictures, though. We're not going to save those. Hey, I've got Coleman camping gear. I've got a Coleman tent upstairs. I've had it since the late 80s. It's a piece of shit tent, though. I should replace it. They've made some vast improvements in vinyl and tent gear since the 80s. It was my dad's tent. He gave it to me. It's a two-person tent. Alright, here we go. We're sneaking in at night. This is a cool quest. The end of this quest is amazing. I'm gonna go silent for that part because I think it's so badass. My desk is a mess. I know you guys can't see it, but it's really... I need to clean it up. You live in a world where I just have a chair, but I have a whole room around me. And it's really fucking messy. It looks like I just moved in, but it's messier because I didn't like try to organize it. Alright, infiltrate the base. Here we go. Trying to be stealthy McStealthers in here.
それまで待機だ。3、
2,
2、
3.
1。
Oh, I got it all wrong. I don't know how to say 1, 2, 3 in Japanese.
やれ。
しゃ、作戦成功。
やるねノクト、さすが。
I like how I try. I don't speak Japanese and I'm trying to count to 3 like I can do it.
なんだよ。
サーチライトだ。
What a fucking idiot. Here we
や
go.
り過ごせたか。慎重に進め。
了解。
Tell your friends about Briok Dies to Games. It's okay to have your friends come hang out with us. I won't embarrass you. I just want to make more friends. I added all these stupid commands and I kind of feel dumb about them. Kind of. I mean... Hey, Virley, I had my teeth cleaned today. I went into the dentist. I probably have COVID now. Because I had to take off my mask the entire time. It was the equivalent of going to, like, an orgy party, not wearing a condom, and assuming you're getting out of there without an STD. Like, that's kind of what it was like. I don't know if they call it an orgy party either, but... I have AIDS of the mouth now. That's basically what just happened. No, I don't have any cavities. I haven't had cavities in a while, but I did have a replacement filling put in about 6 months ago, and apparently the place I went to fucked it up, and now I have to have a new replacement filling put in. So I have to go back next week because they fucked up 6 months ago. So, no cavities though. Just have to get the dentist errors corrected by the dentist. Yeah, when I was younger, I had my wisdom teeth removed when I was 25. I didn't have them pulled out in high school, like normal people. And my gums got infected, and 2 of my teeth actually have crowns. I've got a crown here and a crown here on both sides. And your crowns only last about 10 years, so you have to get them replaced. That was stupid. I'll just kill them. So I had them replaced back in January. That's the good news. Good news is the crowns were replaced, but when they did that, they were like, well, you have, like, you don't have a full cavity, but it could turn into a cavity. So we just recommend going ahead and having a filling put in. So we're going to drill it and put a filling in. So I did that. God, this is the worst stream. I don't know why you guys are watching. I'm talking about teeth work. I'm talking about dental work right now on my stream. You could watch anybody else, and you're talking about dental work with me. Thank you for hanging out. But anyway, they did a filling there in that one little area. And so now I have a filling in 2 crowns. I have more fillings than that, but those are the 2 that I had done in January. Oh, there's my car.
こんなとこにいたのか。
よかったね、見つかって。
ああ、特に目立った損傷もなさそうだ。
Lucky you. I had enough room in my mouth, is what they told me. They said, you have enough room in your mouth. You don't need to have them replaced or removed. I said, that's fucking awesome. And then my gums got infected from having the wisdom teeth, so they fucking lied. They were goddamn liars.
ぶ弱ってきてるぜ。
なら遠慮なくやらせてもらうわ。
Robot down.
魔導タンクを狙え。エネルギー後発に敵を巻き
Blow up the energy tanks.
一撃で倒せるぞ。
Alright, there's a couple ways you can do this. I think you can use these weapons. Oh, that's not right. How do I do it? What the fuck is the weapon? I'm clearly doing this wrong. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna... Oh, fuck, I was there. God damn it. What am I shooting? What am I even shooting? What am I supposed to be destroying? I wasn't paying attention and now I don't know what to do. You did get the dog done first though, and that's important. It shows you're a good person. Don't ever forget that. You took care of your animal. It shows you're a very empathetic and good person. Alright, focus your efforts at the generator. No more stealth. Alright, here we go. I don't know how to get there. That's ridiculous, man. You're in Canada though, right? So like, do you guys get like universal health care, but you don't get dental care? I don't know how it works. Oh my god, look at this! I can use a machine gun! That sucks, man. I am sorry to hear that. It is, yeah. Part of life. My AC unit broke 2 weeks ago. It's finally getting installed on Wednesday, by the way. I got the call today, but $8,000. $8,000 for an AC unit to be replaced. I don't have $8,000, so we're actually gonna finance it. But that is a shit ton of money. Alright, here's the cool part. We're gonna use our first Final Fantasy 15 summon. I think. Here we go. Look at how fucking badass this is. Look at how fucking awesome that is. Look, it still leaves fucking burn marks everywhere, too. Look at how goddamn crazy that is. I love that part. You get to summon throughout the game, too. That's not the only time. But, like, it's just, this is the first time you are doing it. It's the trigger for you learning how to summon. Yeah, just the compressor would be 2K. But I also need the coils replaced, the radiator lines from the AC coils outside of the compressor redone. And, in addition to that, I have an oil heating unit. It's a boiler, literally a boiler. And so it pushes hot air in through the HVAC, so I have to have a specific heating coil as well that has to be replaced. And it has to fit the current system I have, so I had to get the boiler I have. So I had to get a specific water coil for the heater, and I had to get the AC coil and the compressor and the radiator line. So it came out to 8K, and I'm getting, it is a 3-ton, so it's because we have like 2,400 square feet, so that should be plenty. But it's definitely expensive. Like that in the area I live, it's probably 3,000 more than the state below us. Because I live in Pennsylvania, and in Delaware, it's about 2,000 to 3,000 less based on the labor. I think Jules just moved to Pennsylvania, right? I don't know where she is in Pennsylvania, but where I live, it's expensive as fuck. Like, everything you get done costs 2 to 3 times as much as any normal place. Alright, I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, I have to go back to my car. Let's go back to my car. How the fuck do I get to my car? Now it's all sunny. I just summoned this giant lightning god to just ravage the place and all the bad guys, and now it's sunny as can be. Oh, thank God I have a car again. It's really hard to go from having a car to no car. That does smell. That sounds really good. I love slow cooking roast. Put some carrots and potatoes in with it. Onions. Maybe a little celery.
そこまでにしとこう。おう、大丈夫。何が助けに来たよ。
何を言っている。
軍を帰らせるってこと。てめえ、ふざけてんのか。次に会うのは海の向こう。うちもあそこの水神様に用事があってさ。ねえ。それじゃあね、王様。良い旅を。知り合いだったの？
レイブス様。レイブスは
That sounds pretty good, man. Still,
ラフレーナ様の兄上だ。
a good roast with some beef broth, slow cooked. That can be really tasty. I love to do that. I'll cook up a roast every few months.
封鎖のために設置された施設についても現在は完全に撤去されています。ルチスの暫定統治機構は封鎖解除による街道の混乱を避けるため緊急性のない移動はしばらく控えてほしいと注意を促しています。
ルナフレーナ様のお兄さんでしょ。
前の将軍は王都襲撃の際に死亡したそうだ。
テネブライの人間が最高位か。
一体なんで将軍に？
知るか。
戦うとなれば今日。
Where am I going? Why am I not making this auto? Let's just auto. There we go. Done. We're there. One of the things I want to get, Raz, is a smoker. I'm one of those people who can't afford things. You may know somebody like this. But every time I go to the hardware store, I go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I look at the smokers they have. You know, they have they have those smokers where you slow cook meat all day long. It just sits outside, and you put a bit of wood or charcoal in, and it smokes it up. And I would love to have one of those. I'd love to smoke some meat, but they're pretty expensive. They're like $700-800, you know. I guess I could make my own, but I just don't. I'm not very handy, so.
これからどうする？情報収集でもするか。
ノクト次第だな。
It's up to notice. Gotta meet up with Iris. Let's meet up with her, and then I'm gonna take a quick break. I know it's towards the end of the night, but I need to use the little boy's room. I do it all the time. So back in the day when I was younger, my dad would take us to the store, Best Buy, Home Depot, wherever, and he'd look at everything. He'd look at everything. And every time we would go to the store, he'd look at the same things. And a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, I asked him, you know, I do the same thing, Dad. I learned that from you. I just figured it was because you wanted to make sure you wanted to buy something before you spent all that money. And he said, no, I did that because I didn't have any money. I couldn't afford anything. So I do that same thing. I'll wait 7 months before I buy something. And it's all because of him. And it's just because he was broke. He didn't have any money when I was growing up. And I don't have any money now, so I kind of understand it. You gotta be careful with your money. You know, it's... Hey, did you get any of that, that Canada unemployment benefit money since you were unemployed during COVID? I know you said it was because of your back, but can you get some Canadian dollars? Some plastic Monopoly money to go with your bad back? That's pretty nice, man. Canada's really taking care of people. I remember getting a $1,200 check like three and a half months ago. really helped us out. Our government's stupid. But you know, that's how it goes. Oh, excuse me.
だって何かしてないと。
分かった。
End of chapter. Boom. Another one down. Let's see if there's any good pictures of me and my team. That is actually a cool picture. Not my team, but that's a cool picture. I like that one too. Most of them are stupid. That's alright. I'll let it go. Yeah, there's photography in this game is pretty neat. Prompto does it automatically for certain checkpoints. Oh, this is a neat cutscene. Hold on. That is pretty cool. A little random, but cool. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Chapter 6. I think... No, yeah, that was a dream. The dog's fine. I mean, for now. Dream sequence. Gotta have one in every game. Yeah, normally I stream 7 to 10, and the last couple of streams I've gone late, and I can't tonight. I'm not getting any sleep lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the lack of AC, and I'm just not, like, I'm warm and I'm not sleeping well, or if it's the drugs I'm taking. You know, cocaine does that, I guess. And then there's the fact that I've been playing so many games so late. It's really making it hard for me to, like, function throughout the day. So I'm gonna have to call it right at 10 tonight. So I'm gonna take a quick, like, 15-minute break. Let me get in the car so there's some music, and then not even 15 minutes. I'll take a 5-minute break. We'll come back and then I'll wrap up at 10. Yeah, I got put on a cholesterol medicine. Apparently I don't take care of myself. Hold on, let me save before I say yes to you. We've done 3 chapters tonight, though. And 15 is the last chapter, so we're almost halfway through the game. Like a third of the way through the game. It's really flown by. I think this game is so fun, it makes it a really quick turnaround. Anyway, I'm going to go AFK to use the potty while the music is playing. Some random Final Fantasy now. I gotta choose something else. Alright, that's good. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, and we'll wrap up the stream at 10, so I'll be back in just a few.
すごいよね。兄さんいるのに5人乗れるし、 ね、外の車って乗った？狭いんだよ。
乗ってない。
荷物積んだら人が乗れないの。だから送ってもらってるんだけど。
先発隊はそろそろ帰るんか。
ああ、ついている頃だろうな。
あれ見て、あれね、有名なラバティオ火山のはず。
はず？
そういうの詳しいの？
ジャレットから教わってたんだ。イグニス、運転ありがとう。
いや、
他の人は運転できないの？
できるよ。
俺もできる。運転ができるやつはいるが、確実に任せられんのは一人だけだ。
なんで？やばいの？
やばかねえよなあ。
うん。でもこういう時はお兄さん絶対確実な方を取るんだよね。
休憩しなくていいか？
平気。
真ん中疲れるでしょ。
プロンプトと変わっていいぞ。
大丈夫、快適だよ。
疲れたら言ってくれ。
見てよあれ。
飛行機師、また来やがったか。
一旦止めよう。
大丈夫だ、心配するな。
行くつもりか、ノクト。
ジャレットの仇を取りたい。
タルコットのためにもね。
イリス、お前はここで待ってろ。
ノクト、少し敵の情報を整理したい。一度あの基地の近くで作戦を練ろう。
Hello, hello. What's this? We have a new viewer? That's crazy. I'm Briaka Data Games. Thank you for watching Final Fantasy 15, one of my favorite Final Fantasies. We're going to play all of the Final Fantasies in a Final Fantasy countdown, 15 through 1 backwards, because I can't count the right way. I have dyslexia. So, what happened here? Why did my auto drive stop? There we go. Oh, man. I don't even try anymore, Raz. I just pee on the floor. Oh, jeez. I just pee on the floor. No, I don't do that. I have peed on the floor. I just don't I don't aim for the floor. You wouldn't get it. No, this is the main story, actually. So I'm doing a New Game Plus right now. This is Chapter 6 we just started. The DLC is fucking awesome, though. If you've never done the DLC or you've never played through the game, I highly recommend playing through it with the DLC. The DLC makes the whole game better. You get to know some of the character stories. And Arden, who's the bad guy, one of the main bad guys from this, his story is actually really deepened by going through and playing the DLC. You understand like his whole backstory. Not many people have played through 15. It's a shame from my perspective because it's such a good game. It gets such a bad reputation for being boy band simulator or, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy, but the story is actually really good and it's really deep and the music's good. It's a shame that it got such a bad rep. There's a lot of good parts to this game. It was really well done. I'm wearing a costume right now. Final Fantasy 14 did a crossover with 15. And you can get a couple of Final Fantasy 14 costumes in the game. They did a couple of game crossovers. There was a Tomb Raider crossover and some other game that was only in Japan. But it was great. I played every Final Fantasy except Crisis Core and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And we're going to play 15 down to 1. And one of the people who is a sub on here, a viewer, has asked that I play the 7 Remake on stream. So if I get through 15 all the way down to 1, and I haven't murdered myself from playing 15 Final Fantasies in a row, or 13 in a row, I might buy the 7 Remake and play that on stream too. We'll see how far I get though. I mean, I'm planning on doing all of them. So we're going to go 15 to 13, 12, 10. We're skipping the MMOs. I have, however, been playing Final Fantasy XI recently. There's a couple of VODs I have on that, and on my YouTube there's some of me playing 11. On a private server. And thank you for the follow, by the way. I missed that while I was AFK. Thank you for that. How come all the action happens when I'm not here? I go to the bathroom for 5 minutes and everybody's like, follow, subscribe, follow. I'm outside your window. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff that happens. Oh, so 9, get this. I played through 9 about 6 months ago on my own. On the PC version, somebody has an HD mod. So we're going to play it in HD. It's not remastered, it's just a modded version with all HD. It's a really good looking version of the game too. Even the cutscenes are HD. It's fantastic. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I have to go to the top? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. 9's a good one. My favorites are 6 and 10 and 15. 4 was the first one I played. I love 4. But 6 is always going to hold a sweet spot. It's such a good story. 10 makes me cry every time I beat the game. I'm a little nervous about playing that one on stream, because I am probably going to cry at the ending. Like a little girl. Alright, infiltration! I really have to move my webcam back. I'm screaming. Oh! I'm also going to rank these by the time I'm done playing them all. I'm going to rank all the Final Fantasies by the ones I like most to the least. 13 is probably going to be dead last. I just want to throw that out there now. 13 will probably be last. Oh, fuck. Final Fantasy Stealth, guys. Maybe you've played Deus Ex and did a stealth mode run, but have you ever done a Final Fantasy stealth mode run? Because that's what we're doing right now. Shit. I failed. I failed the stealth mode run. God damn it. Alright, we'll try again. Let's go through that door. I will follow you. Cat. Cat Noctis is the most stealthy of cats and Noctises. Look at me stealth my way through the game. I need to be more careful. I didn't realize they turned around like that. I'll wait till they get towards the gate and then I'll walk over. We must look behind. Stealth Final Fantasy, Grand Theft Auto Boy Band Simulator. It's the best game you never knew you wanted. Or needed. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little dumb, but we're gonna do it anyway. There we go. I got a little bit ahead there, which is okay, but you still have to stay quiet up here or they see you. So we're gonna hide behind this. Just a little. You know what I'm about. It's a little ahead. Little ahead. I don't know if he's coming or not. Oh, there he comes. See, now all the jokes are just working for themselves. Oh, man. He's pretty slow. Subdued.
よくやった。この調子でいこう。作戦開始の合図だ。ノクト、2人と合流しろ。俺はカリブを移送する。よし、派手にやるか。
Alright. Now we gotta go back the way we just stealthed through. think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, here we go. Generator down. Potion. I don't know what he's doing. I'm missing like every hit. There we go. I think he glitched out on top of that table. Nice. I'll take it. Now where do I go?
そっちの作戦は成功したようだな。
あの帝国軍のおっさんは
メルダ省の人間に引き渡したんだが、逃げられてしまったらしい。
じゃあもう一回くらい会うかもな。
Complete! Let's go interrogate somebody. Reunite with Iris. Oh, fuck! This chick! Quitting time! That is about what time it is. Okay, I'm not into like Japanese anime chicks, but she's pretty hot. Raz, I'm about to call it a night, man. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I'm back on Wednesday. I hope to see you. If not, I hope you have a good rest of the week, okay? Thanks for hanging out, really. It's a lot of fun.
さっさと合流しようぜ。
That's the end of whatever that was. I don't know if that's the end of the chapter or not. It's got to load. It has a load.
やっつけたんだよね。
まあな。心配はいらねえよ。
後でみんなの部屋寄ってもいいかな。
I lost my chocobo.
あ、これ私の写真だね。
いい感じでしょ。
うん。
No good
こ
ones
れ
with
は将
everybody.
来はプロカメラマンになれるかもね。
さすがにそこまでは無理だよ。え？お？
いい朝だな。
あ。
All right. That is actually a great stopping point. So we just lucked out there. Quit. Again, guys, thank you for hanging out. Vierlay, I hope you have a great rest of the night. Raz, thanks for hanging out tonight. New guy, if you're still here, Brutal Collective, thank you for the follow. For anybody else watching, if anybody's watching, I had a really good night tonight. Wednesday, I will be back at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you then. I'm Briac, Games. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.